My journey getting my life back, and of course, I was very sick. Didn't know why, and there's a whole story there, and that's, I'm trying to give time to that topic there. But I have to say this, my saying is "fix the cell to get well," and because that's how I got my life back, and now thousands of others around the world. And what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, your cells control everything in your body, including your body's ability to burn fat for energy or not. And when your cells, and I'll be even more specific, your mitochondria, those are your little powerhouses in every cell of your body, when they lose the ability to burn fat, now we end up in a bad situation. You either end up skinny fat, which when I got sick, that was me. I was losing muscle and getting fat in the wrong places. So in clothes, people would be like, "You're not fat," but yet to me, it was horrible. Or you end up fat, or you end up with organ fat. Either way, when your body loses the ability to burn fat. Remember, your cells can only use two things: sugar or fat for energy. Okay, that's it. So what happens is that certain things, and toxins play a big role in this, it's part of what I teach, they drive cellular inflammation, and now your cells cannot hear certain hormones that give your cell the ability to utilize fat for energy. When this happens, we end up in a state of weight loss resistance. So my saying now, fix the cell to get well, yes, your anxiety, your brain fog, your inability to sleep, your digestive issues, all of which I had, and all of which I was chasing my adrenals, my thyroid, my hormone problems from back, from down here, instead of dealing with an upstream issue, which was a major neurotoxic issue. I had mercury issues. But the bottom line is, so yes, the problem could be toxicity affecting cellular inflammation. Your cells literally cannot hear your hormones. And I always like to draw a picture of that. I'm going to move on to a dietary thing that may be affecting many of you, but I have to bring it to this first. Picture is worth 1,000 words. If that's your cell, okay, so that's not just a circle. On every cell, you have these little receptors to your hormones. Okay, those are hormone receptors. So think of diabetes, think of insulin. Insulin is a hormone that has to attach to one of these receptors, and then you get glucose in your cell for energy and all is well. When that doesn't happen, we call it insulin resistance, meaning your cell can't hear insulin. So a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, has plenty of insulin. You have plenty of hormone, but the hormone can't get its message in the cell. It's resistant. Okay, now let's take it one more step. Thyroid hormone. T3 is an active thyroid hormone that when it gets its message in your cell burns fat as energy, and you have plenty of energy. You don't have brain fog, and it even has a lot to do with your digestion. So when that connection happens, all is well. But what if something is creating resistance with that hormone, blocking the receptor, inflammation, and thyroid hormone can't get its message in? Now follow me. It doesn't matter what your blood level of thyroid hormone looks like. So we go to our doctor like I did. And I said, "Doc, my hair's thinning. I'm getting fat in my belly, never had it before. I'm eating more perfect. What's going on?" Right? I had no energy, couldn't sleep. Something's got to be wrong with my thyroid, because like many, I was looking for answers, and thyroid's my issue. They ran my blood work, came back normal. Now, eventually, I'm sure it would have come back abnormal, but it came back normal because my blood level was normal, but thyroid was not getting its message in the cell. Now, what I didn't know was my cells were completely inflamed because of toxins, and I had other hormones that were resistant as well. I was in a state of hormone resistance, which does drive this inability to lose weight. Okay, so there's a toxic reason. Now, here's another reason, and we can unpeel these, but I'll throw it out. Not changing your diet, not varying your diet, eating the same diet, even though it helped you in the beginning lose 20 pounds. It could now be working against you. So I've created, training doctors, I've created a principle called diet variation. And the magic of it is, it forces your body to adapt when you switch your diet. And there's methods of doing this, weekly, monthly, and seasonally. We'll discuss it. But when you do that, you force the body to adapt, and it does it via hormone optimization. It adapts by optimizing your hormones, one of which are the things, it even makes your cells communicate better with your hormones. So the reason, in short, that people struggle to lose weight or that extra 10 pounds, whatever it is, it's hormones more so even than what you're eating. So how do we optimize our hormones? Well, we have to optimize ourselves. All right, there you go. That opens up a can of worms.